Figured I'd go live tonight and show everyone what the strip looks like at 9:15 p.m. on March 16th, 2020. It's not exactly the ghost town everyone's been making it out to be, obviously. There's cars, there's traffic, there's people walking around. But I'm just gonna cruise down a little bit. Music playing, buses going, billboards up. I thought it would be desolate because of that one picture everyone keeps reposting, but it's definitely not. I wouldn't call it traffic, but there's definitely people out. The Palazzo and the Venetian aren't closing, according to what I read this morning. Caesar's properties are still open at the moment, and Station Casinos said they would keep their properties open, which includes the Palms, until further notice. That's always the disclaimer now. People walking around, no masks, and here we thought it was the end of the world. There's about 50 people at that bar there, an illegal gathering. I don't know if you can see it, but there's tons of people walking around Paris. This is almost normal Monday night traffic. I'm here all the time. It's no different and no worse than any other Monday night. On Flamingo, right in front of the Palms, obviously the Gold Coast right there. And I wanted to see the state of things. Supposedly the shutdown begins at midnight. The curfew goes into effect. And there's also a rumor of the National Guard being deployed on the Strip because the Strip is going to be closed down for 30 days, according to our illustrious governor. Non-essential, who deems what's non-essential? You know, different people have different opinions over what's essential. They closed my gym. That was essential to me, but I guess that's not a priority, so it's push-ups from here on out. And hopefully convenience stores and all that stuff is going to be open, but who knows? I hope everyone who's buying food is actually buying non-perishables. There's a reason why you buy non-perishables. Fruits are not going to last a month. Eat it, it's not the end of the world, but try to hold on to your food. I wouldn't worry about the water being turned off anytime soon, but just live your life. No shutdown. Places seem dark, that's for sure. It'd be the first time in the, excuse me, 30 odd years I've been coming and living on and off in this town that I've ever seen it go dark, actually dark. So that'll be kind of unique, and honestly I don't think it'd be the safest thing for the town. I hope they do keep lights on down here. I see people walking around. The lights in the center median are actually out, except for the corners. That's a bit strange. Yeah, I thought it'd be a little difficult to kick everyone out of here at 8 p.m. Where are these people going to go? But these are obviously tourists. I think these casinos were sort of essential to our economy. I believe science has also proven that the 30 days is not necessary. They actually have police blocking off the entrance to the Encore. But pedestrian traffic is non-existent. Still street traffic. Heard more rumors about the National Guard and all this other stuff this morning, but just because it's on the internet doesn't make it true. What I'm thinking is going to happen is if people don't respect the Sisolak's you must close concept and you must do this, it's not mandate, it's not a law. I think that they will bring in the National Guard to make people do what's expected of them. So I think whether we go on true lockdown depends on everyone's reaction. Whether they're going to hang out on the Strip and take advantage of the darkness or stay home. Speaking of staying home, it's again, like I said yesterday, this is an opportunity. Think of all the things that you've been putting off. Think of all the things that when you're busy, putting in your 60-hour weeks, you just don't have time to do. Now's the time to do it. All right, give yourself a day, slack off, Netflix and chill, hang out in your pajamas, do whatever you got to do to, acclimate to being home. But after that, take advantage of this. Oh, there is a police presence. Yeah, precautionary. There's still a few people out here. We have, who's this? Channel 8 on the proverbial median. And there's still people walking around. Some of the people my age, a little younger, definitely older, will remember Y2K. Y2K was an interesting period. They came up with a hypothesis, because that's all it was, that planes were going to fall out of the sky because the calendars and computers were unable to recognize the rollover of the clock. The banking system was going to collapse. Nuclear warheads were going to detonate. Again, planes falling from the sky, that was kind of horrific. Basically, the end of the world, the end times, because of the clocks on computers that the people who actually designed computers didn't take the time to program the year Y2K into it. So what was the response? Honestly, it wasn't all that different from what you're seeing now. Obviously, the strip didn't close down. They made the most of it. There was parties, and it was kind of spectacular. People went to Costco, people shopped, people stocked up on non-perishables, and as I recommended 2 nights ago, the key thing is non-perishables. Buying cucumbers, it's not going to do you any good now, because in a month you're going to be throwing them in the garbage. So research non-perishable foods. That's what you need to get right now if you don't plan on going out. And so everyone did that. And at that time, I had 2, besides the filmmaking and the photography, I had 2 thriving brick and mortar businesses, as well as 2 very successful online businesses. And we were prepared basically for the worst. We were told lock our doors, and we basically, there wasn't social media back then. There wasn't the hype. We listened to the news, we talked with each other, we came up with a game plan. Yes, I went out and bought plywood, and we boarded up the windows because it was going to be the purge and it was the end of the world, and we did all that. And I'll tell you what, we sat there, the countdown, like it was New Year's Eve. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No planes fell out of the sky. No zombies, rose from the dead. Nothing happened. The biggest catastrophe of the whole thing, but I can name 2. 1, everyone returned all that stuff the very next day. They were all in Costco, they were all in Bonds, they were all in Albertsons, returning all their supplies. So that did impact actual shopping for a while. So that was kind of weird. I don't think now's the time. Now's the time to be Vegas strong. As you can see, there's still traffic. I don't really see anything going on here. I mean, it's just being another alternate route, but there's definitely no traffic. I'm going to come tonight. I just want to see if they put the lights on or shut them off or whatever the case may be. life. I take it just as seriously as the next person, but here's the thing. Positivity, being positive, having a positive message, going out there telling people it's not the end of the world is not taking things lightly. We need positivity, we need some light, we need some love, we need some reason during these times. So being positive is a good thing. Being positive during a crisis does not mean that you're not taking it seriously. If that's how I respond, if I want to spread some positivity, if I want to make the best of every single day that we're under this quarantine, so be it. The other thing I saw today was we might be under some type of lockdown similar to LA, where they're rolling out the National Guard and such. I mean, that might happen. I'm not saying no, but as you can see, there's still plenty of people. That hasn't happened yet, and I'm going to drive down this strip to show everyone that it hasn't happened yet. Whether it happens or not, that sort of depends on everyone's view. Okay, I'm going to get over to the middle lane here so I get the widest perspective of what's going on. There's still people driving. These cones here have been here for a long time. This is nothing new. There's construction as you hit the Circus and north. So they've had these lanes shut down. They haven't had the 2 lanes shut down. That's new. They've had the 1 lane shut down. But for a Sunday, yeah, it's quiet. There's an occasional police vehicle. There has been for days now. Every 3 properties, pretty much. Okay, so far, no military presence to be seen. I did see some pictures from Bally's, which we're coming up on now. I don't see any tanks, don't see any armored cars, all these other things that people have posted pictures of. Let me get a little more to the middle here, see what I can see. There's gates up everywhere. They do have cones on the escalators, but not on the stairs. I saw that yesterday. I haven't seen any more major board ups of any properties. I'm looking at the links now, and they have some boards up on their glass. Nice! Nice! Hell yeah! That was beastly, dude! Wow! That was nuts! Oh my god! That was awesome. I'm glad I caught that. And all 4,000 of my friends did too. Alright, guys.
So yeah, as you can see, I'm here with my fiance, and we're driving down the Las Vegas Strip, but it just looks just empty. Like, it's weird. You can hear birds and everything. It's just odd. I mean, I'm sure at night it looks crazy too because all the lights are off and everything, but during the day, there's also an eeriness to it because you can hear birds. You can hear stuff like it's always so much noise. You know what I mean? That it's odd. So yeah, here at the famous Welcome to Palace Las Vegas sign. But now the question is, what's going to happen now? We went from Vegas strong to Vegas silent.
Coming to you, day 7 of the Las Vegas shutdown, week 1. Week 1 is done.